This is gonna be the introduction on how to get licenses, cars, where to go, and how to do it. So, you've decided to play on a roleplay server, Grand Theft Rust. Place to be, but when you're in, it's gonna get confusing. But don't worry. Right now I'm in the North City, so I'll tell you the spots here. So, the general store. If you go to the general store, there's tools, food, items, and you can get a water catcher here that you're going to need later on, but I'll tell you later in segment 3. So I'm going to show you what you can get from this vendor. This vendor is from the north. He has the same stuff from the south. You can get tools. I'd prefer you get the salvage stuff because it costs more, but it gets you more quicker. The metal ones, if you just want to get stuff, you can. It really doesn't matter. Either or, they get you stuff that you can sell. There's seafood, all that. Including a code lock. The code lock can be put in the back of your car. Most people don't know this, but that can be the back of your car. Your trunk can be used as a storage space. Pretty fun. IKEA. You can sell some stuff there, but that's for segment 2. IKEA, you can buy a bunch of stuff there to help you out, like a table, chairs, components, all that. It's IKEA. That's good. I can enter it and show you, so you don't even have to mess around. See all this? This is all the stuff you can get from IKEA. If you are into electrical stuff, go here. You're gonna love it. Anyway, those two areas are the major areas if you are beginning, besides the clothes store. The clothes store is over here. You can get a diving set, which I'm going to talk about in segment 2 to 3. Though you can buy a bunch of other stuff, like a backpack meant for later in game. Night vision goggles, I think they're useless, but there might be caves, I have no idea. This is all the stuff you can buy from it. You can change the skins if you want, but it's your choice. Then there's one last thing. There's shops, like those, that you can buy for about 160,000, I think. I think you get to keep the money that you have, that you spent on it, like every other house, but it's good. Here is the car area. The cars. So the car area is pretty set. It sells cars. You just need a driver's license. The way to get a driver's license is you go to the license store, which I don't think one's inside the North City, so I prefer you go and find it at the South City. So I'm going to show you in a second. So, licenses. Most of them, like all of them, besides the gun license, is like 2,000 at the license store. If you have it, you can keep it forever unless a police guy takes it away because you've been doing something bad. Like that. It'll be right in South City. It's gonna be right next to the IKEA store. It's gonna have the huge words on it. Licenses. Talk to the dealer there with some money from the ATM at the Cobalt Bank, which is over here. You can get money out of any ATM from like gas stations here. Any ATM you can pull money out of. One's at a hospital. All that. Anyway, this is the end of segment 1. Hope you enjoyed. 2. Time to talk about some beginners' ways to get money. Like beginning ways to get some money to help you out get better money. So, some beginning ways to get some money is a diving set I told you about over here. That is one of the ways. You go in here, you can buy a diving set for about just 2,000, and you'll have some extra money to get some food and water, or an extra diving tank. Once you get the diving gear, you can go to the dock, which is around here, this area. The bottles can only be found in this area, the dark blues areas, so nowhere else would be better besides the large oil rig, which you need guns for, and I'll talk about it later. Another way to get some money is the general store. Like the stuff I told you about, the picks and the axes. I prefer you just get the pick and go to the mines. If you go to the mines, it's a better place and better money. But you can be easily robbed there, so make sure just be extremely careful. The mines is over here. It's an entire crater. So this entire line's around it. There's a road right there. I think the fastest route to get there is by this route going through the northern suburbs, taking the road from the hospital. Yeah. It's right here. If you can see my mouse, it's like right over here. Be extremely careful about that though. Getting wood is just a waste of time and money. Don't do it unless if you want to smelt sulfur, which I'm going to talk about how to get it and where to sell it later, and how to smelt metal as well. Those ways I'll talk about later in segment 3. Hope you enjoyed segment 2. This is segment 3, and we're talking about ways, where to smelt and where to get sulfur. The way you get sulfur is by going to Chaos Island. That means you can kill anyone here. They can kill you as well, just on sight. So be extremely careful here. There's sulfur, which you can sell to a drug dealer, which is I think, like over here. He's in I think he's like over here. I think. Give me one sec. If you do want to check that, if you do want to know, just click on your GPS and the map will automatically show you where it is. So yeah, the drug dealer is indeed right there. In the area I pointed out. If you go to a drug dealer, you can sell weed there that you have to grow or find randomly. Once you find it, you can process it at a processor, which I'm going to tell you about in a second. Oh, screw it, I'll do it right now. The processor is, I actually have no idea. I don't go to that place much because they usually die. It's more of not that good of a place. I think it's the gang hideout over there. Or yeah, the gang hideout there, or I don't know. Anyway, that's where you process it, and then you go to the drug dealer to sell it, and it gives you pretty good prices. Another good way of getting money is by robbing people, robbing stores. So I'm gonna have to find the bus stop real quick. Yeah, it's over there. Anyway, another good fact is bus stops are like teleporters. You just have to stand in a place for 5 seconds. If you log off at a bus stop, you don't lose any of your stuff. So make sure to log off at the bus stop. They do good. Okay. Here we go. Anyway, you can be raided inside the cities, but they are safe zones. So that's a good fact you should know. Apartments. I'll tell you about them in segment 4. Okay. Some good ways to get money. Well, if you are not new, and you do want to get some good cash, go to oil rig. For experience, go to giant excavator pit, or just straight up go to like stores. They're at the gas station. You can rob them. The guy's gonna be in the back through a door. I'm just describing it to you because I can't legit go there, or I'm gonna lose a car. So you can rob the hospital for some money. It's gonna be the guy on the left. You can rob the guy at the gas station that's in the back. You can rob the banks, but you need to be extremely careful because after the police, you cannot touch the ATMs for a while. I don't know how long, but you cannot touch them. I learned this by experience. If you do want good meds and hazmat, I'll tell you about that later in segment 4 for segment stuff, but hope you enjoyed segment 3. Hello, this is segment 4. Where to get armor, where to buy good weapons. Okay, I already told you about how to get the money, how to do it, where to go. I'm gonna give you some valuable tips here. There's a hospital right outside South City. It's technically still in the safe zone, even though on the GPS it says it isn't.
Hey man, what's up, bro? Wait, come here. You want to join our team?
No, no, I'm good.
Let's go.
I'm good. I'm right now recording. I'm trying to do a tutorial for people that don't know the game. Leave me alone. Okay, anyway.
Alright.
So the hospital is over here, right outside. There is a gun store right next, like a decent 50, 40. It's just a decent walk away. Though if you leave the gun store and you go like near the train station, you can be robbed right outside the gun store. So be extremely careful about that. So I'm going to show you what the doctors do. You can be or join the medical team, like the EMS and the police. You just have to apply on Discord. I'm gonna put the Discord link in the description so you guys can go and find the help desk and all that. So if you did get RDM'd or you did lose all that. See, this guy, he sells you a rad suit, medical kits, metal syringes. This is a place where you want to get all your meds. Because medical bandages, like just bandages overall, they do nothing if you have a medical syringe. Even though the medical syringe is like 5 times more than the bandage, if you're in combat, you want to have that syringe to help you out. You can rob the hospital through this guy on the left that I told you about. You just need to have a gun. And if you don't have a gun, you can't rob anyone. Well, you can rob other people without a gun, but you have to have a weapon on you. A weapon that works. So, you can get apartments here, but they are big. They're big apartments. I know this because, fun story, my friend got robbed and all his stuff got taken by a guy in this apartment once. That's the funny story. So yeah. They cost money. You just have to hit 7 hit real estate, and then it costs money to buy. So these apartments, decent, big, 30 grand. If you want to do the weed, if you want to do a weed business, if you want to get into weed, just do this, like the weed in the game. I prefer doing it in one of these buildings, not in one of the major apartments, because this place has more space, as you see. Much more space. A lot more spacious. A lot more space you can use, more storage. You're gonna love it. Anyway, there is a bunch of suburbs, like these areas. If you're new, immediately try getting out of those areas. Those people are, Sometimes they're just gonna leave their house and they'll straight up rob you outside of it. So, like, move away. There's a suburb here, here, here. I think there's like three suburbs. The houses are pretty expensive there, but they do have a lot of room like this area, so they're good for future business. Forgot to tell you how to do the weed. Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you about it now. As I told you, the gun store over here. You need a license for a gun. About the license store that I told you about in segment 1. If you get a gun license, it's like 4,000, and then getting a gun is pretty expensive, like these prices here. So, when you're beginning, I'd say you get the revolver if you want to go mining, and try not to get robbed like that. That might help you out. Though, if you're trying to figure out where the gang outpost is, I'm going to tell you right now. Top left, right here. Though, if you do want to buy stuff from there, you need to pay 15,000 for a license. A gang license. Once you get the gang license, you can buy stuff like meds. Better guns, all that. If you do go to the gang area and do that, there's stuff you can get there like cuffs, like scrap armor, or it's like that tin armor that you see on geared players with guns. There's a bunch of stuff there, and then there's a factory where you can go. The reason we have the big oil rig is because you can get rifle bodies there. And the rifle bodies you can use to go make AKs with. At the factory. The factory is over here. So there's two different type of factories. One is for smelting sulfur and metal, which is here. Like, I'll show you. Technically, this is your map that you'll see that you usually, if you knew, it's right here. It looks like nothing's there, but it's like U0. The other thing, the factory is right here at C26, or is that the processor? If find out for yourselves, type in the comments if I missed out anything. Let's move on to the last segment. Hope you enjoyed that. Segment 5, the final fucking segment of our entire story. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you some major stuff like hot wiring. You can hotwire vehicles for free, but you cannot hotwire them in the safe zones like the cities. If you do, you can be in big trouble with the admins, because you aren't allowed to do it in the cities. You can do it in the suburbs. You can do it everywhere else but the cities, because you can't just straight up take the person's car either when they spawn it, because if you do, it is a no-no. Leave me alone, I'm just trying to do a tutorial on YouTube. I'm right now making a tutorial, leave me alone.
Yeah, just watch the tutorial. I can eat you, bro, come here.
What?
I was just fucking with you. I'll teach you how to.
Oh no, right now I am making the tutorial. I know this game already, I'm just making a tutorial right now.
Oh.
Say hi. Say hi, actually. If
Nice.
you wanna. I'm recording right now, say hi.
What's up, cut? Yeah, what's up?
So this is the person that already, this is what you might become in the future if you do business like him, like get the weed, good at do all this stuff. This guy knows what he's doing. Okay. You got any tips for the viewers that may be watching?
Yeah, don't do gunpowder anymore. Gunpowder makes like no money, so do weed. Buy a house and make weed.
Thank you for the
Those
tip.
are my tips.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Also beware at the processor at C8. That shit's scary.
Oh god, I had no idea that was there. Oh shit. Thank you.
Yes. No problem.
So, he just helped me out with one of the major questions I had. So the processor is at like at C8. and then that means the factory is down here at C26. So you can make better guns at the factory, but you need the components too. You need to smelt metal, like high qual, all that. You can get AKs and better punch, but he was talking about gunpowder. Gunpowder, you can get money from it. You just need to smelt the sulfur, and it's not worth it now because he looked like he knew what he was doing. So the sulfur, you can smelt it and get it from here. It gives you pretty good money from the drug dealer. You can process the weed and sell it to the drug dealer to get some good money out of it. That's all. A few last tips. So look inside my that bar I had right there. So there's slash hot wire. You do this when you're inside the car, like the front seat of the car, like the driver's seat. That's slash hot wire. And then there's another one slash join flip. Join coin flip, I think. So I have no idea how to do it because I've never done it. And Discord. I already told you it's gonna be in the description. That's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.